Hey folks, some of you might have seen my recent video about the Ovation copy that turned out, I think, to be a glary model. It's not labeled, took a gamble on it, turned out to be awful. Sent it back. Here's another gamble I took that worked out. These are being sold on eBay. No maker's name or label, can't find any information on them. Just purely unlabeled, nice black, full-size bass, rosewood board. Very typical sort of entry-level standard pickups, 4 saddles on the bridge there, nice quality knobs, mother of pearl inlays, full-size scale bass with the very typical tuners on the end. This thing, I'm not going to plug it in, but this thing plays really nicely. I did a setup on it. I don't want to hit the mic here. Here you go. Out of practice with me bass playing, but these are nice. $78 or something like that on eBay for these. They're very similar to an Ibanez Sound Gear bass that I recently set up. The body looks identical. All the trimmings look very much like that. I wouldn't be surprised if this is made in the same factory as those Ibanez basses. Maybe a few other entry-level models as well. Took a gamble on this, and it really is really decent. I plugged it in, sounds alright. Comes with reasonable strings, to be honest with you. The board, I needed to do some shaving of the fret ends. The action was fine just the way it came, so I didn't have to do much work on it. Tighten a few things up on these cheap production with no QC. You often find loose things on the guitar, so I had to do some tightening up, but it's actually a very good style, very typical bass style, but a very good, decently made. It's the bolt-on. There's the back cavity there, and there's the front again with the 4 controls and the pickups. Nice rosewood board, looks like a rock maple on the neck, black face on the headstock with standard chrome tuners. Really pleased with this. I'm going to grab 2 or 3 of these and just have them on hand, because people are always looking for basses. A lot of kids want to learn bass, but they don't have much more than 100, 200 to spend on one. Why pay twice as much for something like this just to have the word Ibanez on the headstock? It doesn't make sense to me. So I'm going to pick up a couple of these, do a really nice setup on them, make sure they play really well, put them with a gig bag, and find some homes for these. So I can't remember the seller I got them from, but I'm sure you can find them if you put black electric bass into eBay, and these will probably come up. They're, like I said, they fluctuate between about $75, $85 free shipping. If you can do some setup, they're well worth it. Of course, if you can't do setup, you're going to have to take it in and have it adjusted. Maybe I got lucky with this one. Maybe the next one won't be as good. We'll see in a week or two. But I just wanted to let you know, you can get a decent entry-level bass under $100, do some setup on it, and get going. All right? See you next time.